right now. I had to play it because the homie is back, Heather B.
I
Hey.
know.
The homie is back,
buddy.
and
Yes, sir. Yes,
he's
sir.
here with a ton of projects. But Shooter season 2 premieres July 18th, and after Ryan Phillippe came on our show, I said, man, I promised I was going to watch it. Shit, I hope it's good. I kept saying, damn, I hope it's good.
That's
I'm a big
real.
fan of his. So, and I went to watch the series with you, Mark Wahlberg, EP, you
Yeah.
produce on it as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I found myself intrigued with the science
Yes, yeah.
of what your character does as a sniper,
Yeah.
and how well you played it. I figured, man, this man must have did real research, went out in the field to learn how to become and think like a sniper. Because Bobby Lee Swagger is the #1 sniper on the planet,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Are you surprised about the success of it, or what was your goals with this?
I'm a
Shooter?
little bit surprised about the success of it because last year when we were supposed to come out, there was a lot of stuff going on in the news, a lot of shootings in Dallas, this and that. And so they pulled us from the air. There was a question at some point as to whether or not we were going to go back on the air. And then the show premiered and it found an audience right away. And I couldn't be happier because I love playing the character. I love working with Omar. We love the training. We spent time in Utah this summer with a former recon Marine named Buck Doyle, who had Omar and I running drills with live ammo, hitting targets at different distance, moving and shooting. Like he put 2 loaded guns in hands of actors and told us to do stuff that you do like in week 3 of special ops training,
Wow. So
Yeah.
you were shooting live ammo.
Oh, yeah.
Prepping
Oh,
for
yeah.
this.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what I like about it, Mike Muse, you could relate to this, is I watch Homeland a lot, too. And Homeland makes you feel like you're actually witnessing what actually takes place in the Middle East. They probably changed a few names and tweaked the story a little bit
Yeah.
to kind of throw you off the scent. And Shooter feels like this is probably what happens behind the curtain
Yeah.
when it comes to military operations, because you start finding out there's a lot of corruption, right?
Absolutely. And so we want to show the truth behind all of that, So you guys are in situations in different, Afghanistan, Iraq, and you got all different types of dudes. And we want to show that, like, it's not, yes, they're heroes. Anybody who defends our country is a hero, but they're also human beings that make mistakes, make bad choices, and this and that. So we're trying to play both sides and letting you see the reality of it all.
Yeah, you got a question?
As we all know, art imitates life, life imitates art, especially what's happening currently right now. Prior to you doing this role and this character, did you think one way about military and special ops and military engagement versus doing a deep dive into character? Did that change your mindset on your opinion on how to look at war and engagement and military ops?
Yeah, I mean, well, firstly, I come from a pretty military family. My dads and my uncles served. Both my grandfathers fought in World War II.
Oh, wow.
And I've done a fair amount of military projects throughout my career. I did Flags of Our Fathers with Clint Eastwood. I did this movie called Stop Loss. But what I didn't know, I hadn't spent time with Special Forces soldiers before. A Special Ops Marine is trained in field medicine, various languages, mathematics of all kinds, because as Sway was mentioning earlier, a lot of that goes into sniper training. You've got to understand windage and elevation, sometimes even the curvature of the earth, the density of the air. So these guys are not just your standard grunt. Or these dudes. There's a lot of money that goes into training them and into making sure that they can operate in the field under any circumstance. So I was impressed by the skill set that these guys possess. How and what high quality, high functioning human beings these dudes are, and that inspires me.
But did it change your opinion? Like, did you have one opinion going in, and then once you did a deep dive, did it change your outlook?
Not necessarily. I think it was just that I wasn't aware of how well trained in so many different diverse areas these guys were. I mean, I think that was the biggest eye opener for me. I went down to Camp Pendleton, the Marine base there, spent time with the chief of the sniper school. That's where I learned for season 1. Because season 1, I was on the long gun a lot. I was on the run. My character was set up for this assassination. He had to do a lot of things from distance. This season is a completely different story. We're doing a lot more like close quarter combat stuff. So Omar and I spent a lot more time handgun training and training with the AR, but like in close quarters, buildings and those sorts of things. So each year, that's the great thing about our show is we have 8 novels written about this character, Bob Lee Swagger, and so each season we use use one of those novels as the basis, and so you're getting a different movie essentially every year, which I'm really into.
You own a gun at home?
Right.
I don't currently. No.
You don't currently?
No, but I gotta say, man, I'm getting into it, and I'm also good at it, dude. I'm real good at it. The last training session we did this summer, I hit a shot at almost a mile, which there's only a
What the?
there's only I mean, there's like Buck Doyle himself told me there's only a handful of people on the planet that can do that.
You hit a target from a mile away?
Almost, yeah, almost 7/8 of a mile, yeah. Yeah.
See, you should get Kevin Hart should train with you, because the different people get in their houses burglarized, and you could go ahead and have a drink, eat a sandwich before you even pull the trigger.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty powerful feeling, man. And the crazy thing is, too, when you're firing at that distance, it takes a couple seconds to get there. You know? And so you're waiting to hear that it hit that steel, and it takes some time. And there was just a recent real life story. A Canadian sniper took out an ISIS insurgent from 2 miles away. Longest shot in history, probably never to be duplicated. It's all been verified. But I mean, that stuff's amazing, man. And to get into it and to learn the science of it, it fascinates me.
Man, Ryan Phillippe is here, man. I had to talk about Shooter. I know we're here to talk about Wish Upon, which is in theaters this Friday. On the 14th.
Let's talk about it all.
Let's talk about it all.
I want to talk about some hip hop.
Okay,
I want to tell you. I want to tell you what I'm listening to.
Okay.
I want to put you guys onto some new shit, like all of that.
Oh, there we go.
I'm not even kidding though.
I know because
I got a contestant for 5 Fingers that'll come in here and kill it. I'm telling you.
Man, okay, now you're going too far. Right?
Hey.
Okay,
I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it. I know this show. I know how hard that shit is.
Well, you hit me when Shia came by, and you hit me and said, "Man, I was really impressed by Shia."
I was, man.
Yeah, man. And right now, Shia LaBeouf is the #1 MC in Hollywood. That #1 actor turned MC in Hollywood.
I agree.
Not MC turned actor, but actor turned. You agree with that?
Yeah, and if I wasn't 42, I'd come for the throne. But
But I was going to ask you about that, man. You want to think about it?
Yo, last time we talked, when we talked about me coming on here and spitting a little, you were like, prepare. You got to practice, Ryan. You got to practice. You know what I have had no time to do recently? Practice. AI style.
You ain't had a chance to practice?
A little bit. I got a little bit of something. Let's see where it goes.
There we go, Ryan. There we go. Where my sonny's at?
Let's warm up. Let's see where it happens. Let's see what happens.
See where it goes. Ryan Phillippe, Sway in the Morning. Land of the Hyenas. Yeah. Shade 45. Can you rock to that? Yeah. Take your time with it, Ryan.
Oh wait, you're putting me on now?
Yeah.
What? I thought we were going to break or some shit.
Yeah.
I said let me warm up.
Okay. We'll come back. We'll come back. Sway in the Morning, Shade 45. Practice. That birthday present became the present from hell.
Yeah.
This is from the movie Wish Upon, starring Ryan Phillippe, who plays Jonathan Shannon, right? Who's a father.
Yeah.
All right, tell us a little bit about the movie, man.
I mean, the concept of it is really fun and really simple. I give my daughter this ornate Chinese box. She realizes it grants wishes, but what she doesn't realize is that each wish that's granted comes with a blood price. So she's in high school thinking she's like, I want to be the most popular girl. I want to date the hottest guy. And these things start happening, but then people in her life also start dying at the same time. So it's like that whole idea of careful what you wish for. The grass is always greener. And it's there's a cautionary tale there, but it's a lot of fun. It's like a popcorn movie in the way that, remember in the 90s, those movies like Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer that I was in.
Classic.
Where it's like, it's not super gory. It's scary. There's lots of thrills, but it's not like human centipede shit or like Saw. Like nobody's getting disemboweled or anything.
Nothing like that. No guts coming out the ass. No.
Thank God. It's actually one that my kids can see, and I'm excited for them to see it. I haven't done a lot that they can watch, and this one is right up there.
How old are they now?
17 and 13.
Yeah, man, they can tell. Man, you growing them up in a bubble to 17 haven't watched your movies?
Well, I mean, listen, I don't want them to see Cruel Intentions. It's a little too edgy, right?
Cruel Intentions, that was the one.
Yeah, I sometimes wonder if they sneak and watch some of the things that we'd rather them not watch, but
I'm sure they do.
Every kid does that,
kid,
right?
It's an internet generation, man. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
So good.
Then we had
Freddie Prinze Jr. up here.
Oh, you did?
And we asked them that if they were to do a remake,
would he be down? And this is what he said.
I don't know, and I wouldn't be. I mean, look, if they wanted to shoot in L.A. and it was something that I thought was kind of cool, but honestly, like the only roles I would kind of come out of retirement for would be like if I got to play the animated character that I do on the Star Wars Rebels show, because he's a Jedi, man, and now he's like blind, and that's cool.
I guess that's a no.
Yeah, it sounds like Freddie wants to stay home. I don't know.
What about you? Would you do it?
Yeah, I would do a cameo. Man, I celebrate all that stuff. I feel so lucky to have some films in my past that people still revisit, that find new audiences, and I get a kick out of that shit. So they had a Cruel Intentions musical, and all of us cast members went and saw it. It was so much fun. I like the 90s nostalgia thing. It makes me feel a little bit old, but I can handle it.
Okay.
You know what's so crazy? Like, you just seem like a fun dude, like somebody to work with. And we know Omar Epps really, really well. And I know he has a deep hip hop history too. Like, he's directed hip hop videos and done a lot of stuff. What do y'all do? Like, what is it like working with you then? Like, when you have downtime on set, are y'all like listening to music, spitting,
Battling.
we're battling?
We're always talking about new music, and we're always talking about what our kids are listening to that we think is bullshit. Then then we'll get into some like Biggie J debates. We spent a lot of time recently talking about 444 because at our ages and being fathers, and I find the whole thing to be an education. The whole album to be nothing but knowledge for men over a certain age, and even younger men too. I feel like that's what Jay's trying to do with it, is like show you how the roadmap for doing things the right way or a better way. I listened to that album probably 6-7 times since it came out, and I'm finding new stuff in it all the time. I was in my house yesterday packing to leave for this, listening to it over and over again, and like it hits me hard as a dad. As a dad, we've all fucked up, right?
Yeah,
all of us in different ways, and the fact that he's speaking to that, and also speaking to fatherhood and to being a better person, a better husband. I mean, to me, it's the exact album I was hoping it would be.
And especially at this stage in his life, to be able to put out, I don't know if it's been another artist, a rapper that's been, 47 or 46.
And this relevant.
And this relevant,
yeah.
and to make this kind of noise. And the other thing I like, because we're in the same age bracket, is to talk about financial literacy.
Yeah.
We don't hear that a lot. We hear about spending and spending and spending and bragging, but not how to establish like a legacy of financial stability.
Yeah, and so many people who get rich quick or get rich young don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
They just don't. You see it in athletics, you can see it in entertainment, you see it in music, you know. And so the fact that he's trying to lend a helping hand, I think, is huge.
So you directed videos for Post Malone, right?
Yeah, I just directed 2 for him that should be coming out in the next couple of weeks.
You remember the titles of the songs?
Yeah, one is for the song Patient, and one is for his ballad, actually, Leave, which I kind of shot like a rock and roll video. So I did one hip hop video, which is Patient, which is all like black and white, and he's getting a tattoo during the video, which is dope. And then I did this song Leave, which is, I did kind of like a 70s rock style vibe to it.
What got you into Post Malone?
White Iverson, when I first heard it, blew my mind. First of all, I'm from the Philly area. Allen Iverson was my favorite basketball player. I just thought the song was so smooth. The production by First is so insane on that track. I couldn't believe he was who he was when I met him for the first time at Coachella maybe 3 years ago, before anybody really had heard of him. And so I stayed in contact with him and his manager Dre, and we've just always talked about. I tried to direct the White Iverson video. I had a killer concept. And AI would have been there at the end, put a towel on his shoulder, But they wanted to do something that was more lifestyle.
Okay. Damn, that would have been dope.
Yeah, it would have been really dope. But so we've just stayed in touch and try to find ways to work together, and we're going to continue to. Post might pop up on an episode of Shooter at some point.
Okay,
he wants me to kill him. Okay. But man, and I've heard some stuff from his new album, and it is going to be massive. And I love the guy too. Just we shot 2 days. 2 videos in 2 days. The crew couldn't have loved him more. He drank about 40 Bud Lights over the course of those 2 days. I don't think I saw him eat.
Okay.
This cat's just about his Bud Lights and his music, man. That's his thing.
He didn't smoke none, did he?
No, he didn't.
No.
He doesn't do it. He said he smoked once way back, and he still feels high. So
yeah, you smoke?
I do.
I seen him smoke cigarettes though. Post Malone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We were talking weed though.
Okay, but yeah, Heather, catch up. All right.
Sorry.
Hey man, a couple things I want to do. We got 5 minutes to do it in. I'm gonna lay it out. We got our mystery sack right here. DB has a question, and then we got the finale. All right. Let's start with the quick question from DB. Go.
All right, so I got to watch Wish Upon already, and I was just wondering because we've seen these Wish movies, Big, 13 going on 30, 18 again, all types of movies about wishes going wrong. Is it safe to say that you can never make a wish without something getting fucked up in the process, with the whole, I guess, butterfly effect or something, you know what I mean? Like you can't change something without affecting something else.
Do you really believe in wishes? As a grown man, you believe in wishes?
Yes, I do. I'm just saying, just based on the
really
concept.
does. And the tooth fairy.
I'm teasing. I don't know, man. Like, I think that, a lot of things can come back to bite you, right? Wishes or otherwise. I think that what it teaches you is you should appreciate what you have in some ways. And that's sort of like at the end of this movie, I think that's kind of where you arrive. It's like maybe we don't appreciate what we have as often as we should.
Oh, damn, he just broke that shit down. Right, we said and debated this all for 30 minutes before. Let's talk about the movie. Thank you, Ryan, for shutting that down. Let's get into the mystery sack. Save 4 or 5.
Go ahead. Your hands into Sway's sack.
That sounds gross.
It's Sway's Mystery Sack on Shade 45.
All right, Ryan Phillippe is here. Good friend of the show. Good friend in general. Great person. Wish Upon is a new movie in theaters July 14th. And don't forget Shooter Season 2 premiering Tuesday, July 18th on USA. All right, here you go. 3 questions. Be honest.
What's the worst betrayal you've experienced from a friend once you became famous? Ooh, that is complex. What's the worst betrayal? Once you became famous.
Sometimes somebody might try to, get at your wife or something, or steal out your house.
I do feel like there was someone in my past 10 or 15 years ago that sold some pictures in an unauthorized manner. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Right.
Well, damn, that was a
Question
wow.
2.
What else? You still friends with that person?
I don't know, but how deep are these getting?
Let's see.
If you had to clone only one part of your body, what would you choose and why? Jesus, man. I'm always told I have a good butt for a white boy.
Okay, that's good butt. You'll clone your ass. Ryan would clone his ass.
Ow.
So he can squeeze it himself and not.
Wait, for me to keep?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like these questions are weird, man.
They get better.
Oh my God.
What I say?
What's the craziest thing you've seen at a VIP party? Man. I mean, if you can imagine it, I've seen it, first of all.
You seen somebody get head at a VIP party?
Yes, I have. Let's send it there.
Hang out with Ryan.
Damn, man.
Take your shirt off.
When you gonna stop working so we can hang out?
Yo, but before this finale, a couple things. I really want you guys to have Cal Scrooby in here. I really do.
Okay, Cal Scrooby. Who's this guy from Cleveland, right?
Yes, young kid. He can freestyle like nobody else. His flow, his sound is so special. I'm telling you, he'll come in here and lay it down.
Let me hear a little bit of him.
I don't talk shit for the hell of it. I don't got time for the games. Since 22, I've been killing shit. How did I not catch a case? I don't gotta drop for the relevance. Rug, but I rap like a veteran. Knock on the door, but I let him in. Look around the room, who the elephant? Got the same print on my Jumpman 3s. True blue OGs. The fake ones look like yours. The real ones look like these. Used to be 2 for the work, but now I gotta double my cheese. So now it's like 4 for the verse. Sorry, gotta cover my fees.
Okay.
I call my lawyer tonight, he said we square.
That's freestyle?
400 an hour, think this
Off
fair
the
for
dome.
my
Off the
affair.
dome.
Yeah.
I need all that power.
Look at him. Let me see what he look like.
That we can share. I just keep it 100, keep it moving.
Damn, he don't look like I thought he was gonna look.
We don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Got some motherfuckers who acting childish on some old Gambino shit.
This kid's gonna blow. He's gonna blow. He's gonna blow.
I drop a clip like Stilo Grim and go out like Pacino did.
Real up.
No gun talking, no gun talking. I'm throwing
Like
shots
Cal
to my
Scrooby, okay.
Yeah, so there's him, and then also, you guys know this group Brockhampton? Have you heard about Brockhampton yet?
Yes.
You know Kevin Abstract? Kevin Abstract's a rapper who's like the head of Brockhampton, but Brockhampton's the new like hip hop dude group. There's like 5 guys in it. Their new album is so killer, man.
Okay,
It's so killer.
Brockhampton.
Yeah.
Okay.
So check that out.
And then who else? Pull that up too.
I mean, you know,
Ryan about to program Sway in the morning. Who else?
You hear him, right?
You know,
I mean, those are the like new unheard ofs,
Okay.
you know. But like, I'm way into. I listened to the new Savage album, which was way more mellow than I thought it would be. Like it's way laid back, and I can't stop listening to Kendrick. I can't.
So you go
stop.
from Jay to Kendrick to Savage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
that's
of it.
all of it,
but dude, most of my playlists are like a 19-year-olds. Like you know, I listen to all the new young stuff, all of it, everything in between. Just hip hop is the music of my life, man. It's just like that's just it. That's it for me.
Who you think got the better deal? Who came out ahead in the Remy and Nicki battle?
I don't know, but Remy laid down some crazy verses recently on that Fat Joe song. I'm gonna go with Remy.
Remy? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
What
Cool.
about you?
I thought that's a good question. I thought Remy.
Remy on Money Showers. Remy on Money Showers was so good. Her verse on Money Showers so good.
Yeah, that's a good question. I never thought about who I thought won. I just was fascinated by the whole. You know, I like rap battles.
Yeah.
You know, I think that keeps the game healthy. You know, I think it depends on how you look at it. You know, Nicki didn't do a whole lot lyrically, but she became the most celebrated,
Ever.
the female artist with the most songs on the Billboard chart ever, and all these. So it depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
But the actual rap battle, I think Remy probably shocked the world when she came out with the first Ether.
Yeah.
You know, they pulled it off the internet.
Yeah.
Sheether. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. So I might agree with you there, Ryan. There you go,
right,
man.
man. See,
Yeah, just
I know
could
something.
just so I can get to this finale right now. Welcome to the land of the hyenas. Yo, Ryan Phillippe. He going for the crown.
Dude, this is so
Yeah.
not right.
Number
man.
one MC coming out of Hollywood.
Nah.
Hollywood to MCism. You got it, baby.
I don't think I do though.
Yeah, let's see what it worked like.
If I'm gonna take a shot, I'm not planning on missing. Bob Lee swagger with the Smith and Wesson. But I can duck down too. Got P tatted on my arm, so I keep rock round too. I do. 2 to the chest and 1 to the head. The truth is my best. Take honeys to bed. And do the things that you can only dream about. Go ahead and hate, release, and let your anger out. Please don't keep it inside, cause jealousy and envy fucking eat you alive instead. Find a pillow and fold up. R.I.P. to Nate Dogg, homie told you to hold up. Crash into me with cruel intentions, and I'll take away your girl and do some things that we won't mention. I don't know what she did last summer in the front seat of my caddy. No, I don't drive a Hummer. I'm trying to keep it clean, cause I'm a father and a daddy, if you know what I mean. A polymath machine. I can still get inspired, like when an actor comes on Sway and starts spitting some fire like Shia. Shia was nice, man, LaBeouf was a beast, and there will be no disrespect, cause I don't want no LaBeef. It's okay to be surprised, man, you couldn't expect this. Mouths hanging open like when Trump was elected. Yo, so can Phil's really rap? The dude come here to play? Well, I guess you got the answer, Sway! That was garbage. One day I'll do better. One day I'll come in and I'll imitate rappers, and then you'll love it. If you do, I'll do some karaoke shit.
Did some
man.
karaoke. Oh man, listen, man. Let me show you. Can we see that? Let me see this. You see this? This man takes it seriously. It's a lot of rappers right now that don't want to write. It ain't got the talent not to write.
Right.
It's some who have the talent not to write, but the majority don't have the talent not to be a writer. Ryan Phillippe came up in here and did what you do.
I can't believe I just did that.
And did what some of you were scared to do and kept going at it. That's the heart.
That's persistence.
That's persistence. That's determination. Hard
I love
work.
you, Sway. I love
you too, Ryan Phillippe, ladies and gentlemen. He's a hyena! Oh, man. There you go, man. Yo, now you got to come back again.
But that Sean P lyric, I got P tatted on my arm, so I keep rock around too. Come on.
I saw that, man, but you got to talk about, for those who don't know, man, tell them why is that significant, though?
Because Sean P rest in peace, was a good friend of mine and somebody who inspired me because he never left where he came from. I think he's, people want to talk about the realist, and I know Jay has that lyric about how that doesn't make sense, but to me, Sean P. was the realist. He stayed where he's from. He never diverted, He was the truth. And so me having him tatted on me is not just about my love for Sean P., but it's about my love for real hip-hop.
Yeah.
And about where it started and how much a part of my soul that is.
That's what's up, Ryan Phillippe, man. Hey, man, I love you, bro.
Yes.
Because I know it's a part of your soul, and I know you thought about this last night and probably for a few days, knowing you were gonna come up here, and then you actually got in front of that mic.
Yep.
Sometimes it's just about getting in front of that mic and letting go what's in you.
I had some moments. I had some moments.
Yeah, you have some moments. Next time you come up, you'll be even
I'll
tighter.
kill it next time.
Okay. Ryan Phillippe, ladies and gentlemen.
Ryan.
That was good, man. Hey, if you haven't seen Shooter, I'm telling you, this is one. Catch up. Go see season 1. Because each week I was like, man, let me stop hitting this dude. He's going to think I'm a stalker or something. But I would watch every episode and go, wow.
Season 2 is even better, Sway.
Yep.
And also, before I get out of here, I got an app dropping today called the Become app that's going to give you the roadmap to health and fitness, where you can follow my regimen, the way I work out, what I eat, and we're going to keep adding celebrities and athletes so you can follow their protocols and programs as well. But it goes live today for free in both the Android and the App Store.
Yeah.
I'm doing it all, Sway.
What's it called?
Become. The
Become app.
Yeah.
Because you see, Ryan, like me, he's physically fit.
Yeah.
Put yourself in.
Well,
Yeah.
when I'm at my best, I'm not
Okay.
there yet. But when I'm at my best, I'm gonna download the app.
Yeah, check
and
it
see
out,
how you
man.
work
Check
out.
it out.
All
Please
right?
do. Yeah.
Ryan Phillippe, ladies and gentlemen, at some point. All right. Up next, we're gonna have the A&R room and Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate
we
you,
love
brother.
Thank
Ryan.
you.